Good morning, good afternoon and good evening. This is Ninth Legion. Let's play some more Starsector Series 3.5. So we are in the vicinity of the Valhalla star system, where we are currently doing some bounty work. There is a nice little bounty offered by the Hegemony for 1,125 space bucks. And we have found this really big battle happening around here. We've got 2 mercenary patrols and a bounty hunter engaging what appear to be 3 pirate fleets. Now, the pirate fleets are pretty big. This one's got a destroyer and a carrier, plus a bunch of fighters. This one's got a destroyer in it. This one at the back's got a couple of little ships. But I think the mercenary patrols and the bounty hunters are going to win, so we're going to get in on this. We want to try and get some bounty money paid to us, and I don't mind having a big fight. Now, if it all goes wrong, I will just run away. My transponder is currently off, so I'm going to have to turn it on so they will let me engage on their side. Can I? Come on, there we go. Okay, so how's it looking? Okay, the mercenaries and their allies have taken a lot of damage. Some of these ships are pretty banged up, and combat readiness is an issue. But at the same time, a lot of these ships are looking pretty bad as well. Although the assault cruiser is undamaged. An Eagle-class assault cruiser, a very nice ship. What are you? A Doom-class phase strike cruiser? I don't think I've ever seen one of those before. But it looks mean, and I'm glad it's on my side. They've got a couple of support ships. They've got a support destroyer as well. I definitely think we want to get in on this, so we will join the battle. Hopefully this will get us some nice money, some nice reputation, maybe even a bit of loot. So we will continue and deploy. Do we want to bring in both of our ships? I think let's err on the side of caution. We don't want to get ourselves completely destroyed. We'll just have you stick next to me. And we've got a nice grouping of friendly ships ahead of us here. That's actually very nice to see. So we're not going to be going in alone. The only problem is I was hoping we'd kind of find a few isolated damaged enemy ships we could pick off easily. But it doesn't appear to be the case. Now, there we go. Passing the Eagle-class cruiser. Got that phase cruiser, the Doom-class, up ahead. And yeah, there's the main enemy fleet. So they've got fighters coming in ahead. They're running straight into that line of frigates and the destroyer. I don't think many of them are going to last long. I wouldn't mind picking off that carrier, to be honest. If I could get a couple of decent shots into it, it might work quite well. Nope, I didn't mean to hit you. Sorry. Okay, let's try and edge our way through here. Try not to run into the side of that. There's that carrier. Can we kind of work our way around? You're probably not going to let me, are you? Oh, you've got an engine malfunction though. Would you like some missiles? Cheeky son of a bitch. There we go. Our first kill of the day. Trying to back out of here a bit though. Hit some fighters with our point defense. Excellent, getting a few kills there. Burn away some flux. Where's that carrier gone? There she is. Still, we've got friendly drones around us. That's good. My little shepherd's coming up. It looks like they're just losing a lot of stuff. Have some missiles. Okay, got some good hits in there, but we got to burn away our flux quickly, and then start hitting them again. Their shields aren't going to be able to do much. They've only got a few point defense guns. I am out of missiles, but this is going to burn down really quickly. Although I just got hit by a space rock, which is kind of annoying. Okay, what's left on the field? Looks like most of them have been taken out, and that's it actually. Fantastic. So we got a couple of kills in there. I'm not sure how much we're going to get rewarded for that. A relationship with the Independence improved by 1. No direct improvement with the Hegemony, which is what I'm really looking for, but did we even take any damage in that fight? I took a little bit of damage. I did kind of ram a ship once, took a couple of shots to the bow, that kind of thing. But we got 81 credits, we got a chance to pick through some salvage. Ooh, not bad actually. That's a decent chunk of supplies, I'm happy to see. Some extra fuel is always nice, especially when you're in hyperspace. And we got some metals. I'm pretty happy with that actually. The supplies are always nice. We got a decent chunk of experience there, over 7,000. And they all got destroyed. Excellent. Hegemony. Hegemony was more happy with us. They gave us an improvement of 2 there. And what else have we got? We got bounty payment of 2,285. That's not bad. I mean, we are now sitting on over 100,000 credits. Or space bucks, as I prefer to call them. I think we need to go spend some of this money. Where do we want to go spend this money? We could head to Corvus and see if we can do some. We could have a look around Valhalla, see if they've got any ships to buy. But the only place we've really seen ships is Asconia. They had a rather interesting looking cruiser that I was interested in. Do we want to head all the way over there? I mean, is there anything happening around Asconia at the moment? I mean, there are some pirates there, but I'm not seeing any bounties being paid. What about trade? Could we do a cargo run to Asconia from Valhalla? Do we know anything about anything? Food is cheap in Valhalla. I wonder what the prices are in Asconia. Could get some cheap weapons. Are they illegal goods? They are. Do we want to risk pissing them off? Probably not. Probably not right now. Ooh, heavy machinery. Oh, now that could be interesting. We have been abusing the heavy machinery prices for a little while. That's where most of our money came from. But I think if we were to buy from here and ship over to here, where the price on Umbra... Oh, hang on. Umbra's the pirate stronghold. Okay, no, we can't do that. That would have been a good trade run to do, but no. No. The pirates don't want to trade with us. Luxury goods I don't know about. No, I don't really know if there's anything really worthwhile transporting. Even recreational drugs aren't that good. Okay. Well, they did have that cruiser, which did have a flight deck, which means I can get a new cruiser, which would be quite cool. We're skipping destroyers entirely, apparently. We're not having a destroyer. We're just going straight for a cruiser. And that would mean we can get some fighters as well. I think that sounds pretty interesting. So let's do that. Let's head over this way. We might be able to pick up a few more pirates on the way if we see a small group. So we'll turn off my transponder. And what's that course? Ooh, there's someone down there. And okay, this could be good. That is being pursued by both of those. They are faster than us though. And I think it's far enough away from Valhalla that we won't actually get a payment there, so let's carry on. We're going through the deep hyperspace. I want to try and stay out of the storms, if I can. But mostly I just want to get around. We have repaired ourselves. We're still at 24 supplies. No. Go around the storms. Storms slow us down. I don't want to go into the storms. Okay, well, we've got Tritachyon detachment pursuing some pirate raiders. Mercantile convoy. Ooh, hegemony patrol. Okay, let's turn our transponder on. It's fine. We don't want to get in trouble with the fuzz. Not when I'm trying to make them happy with me. Now, where do I need to go? Where in Asconia were those ships I was looking at? I guess we'll just go through the jump point here. It wasn't anywhere near the fringe. We definitely haven't used the Asconia Salus L5 jump point before, so I'm going to assume it's somewhere around here. And we are through. Our transponder is still on. Was it actually at Sindria? Was it Sindria itself that was selling the ships I was very interested in? Let's have a look. We do have a local price update. Let's just quickly check. Okay. What does that tell me? I wish there was a little bit more information there sometimes. We know domestic goods. Wow, weapons are really expensive on Umbra. I guess the pirate base is getting interdicted a lot. All this trade information I have is on Umbra. That's no use to me. I can't trade with Umbra. Anyway, let's head to Sindria. We've got a couple of bits to sell. That's a Tritachyon liner convoy. Ooh, what are you? Unidentified fleet. Why are you unidentified this close to Sindria? Oh, probably smugglers. Ooh, you're pursuing some pirate raiders. Nah, there's not much point really. Let's actually dock up, shall we? Okay. Let's see what ships you have for sale. There we go. The Venture class cruisers. That's what we were interested in before. Will the military sell to me now? Oh, they will sell some stuff to me. Interesting. So I'd have to have... Oh, okay, interesting. I'd have to have a... I'd have to be welcome with them and have a commission with them, or is it one or the other? I don't know. They've also got a Piranha bomber wing for sale. Interesting. I don't really want a bomber wing. I'd rather have some kind of multi-role fighters. But the Venture class cruiser I am pretty interested in. Tough, dependable, and not overly expensive. Venture class cruisers are usually constructed by private corporations for escort duty or by small, non-aligned worlds for system defense. I think we've read through this before. So, it's pretty good though. Hull integrity of 10,000, armor rating of 1250, it's got an Omni shield with 120 degree arc. I think, you know, 1 medium energy, 2 small missile, 2 medium missile, and 2 medium ballistic. Not a great amount of weapons, but with the right loadout, I think this could do a lot of damage. And it's got that flight deck, so we can have some fighters. We can always carry fighters with us, but they can land on our cruiser and repair and rearm themselves and then redeploy, so they wouldn't be entirely destroyed. And it's got the fast missile rack, so those two small missile and 2 medium missile can be firing a lot. You know, we can put out a lot of missiles from this ship, and if you've ever watched me play this game, you know I really do enjoy missiles. I mean, who doesn't enjoy missiles, really? Honestly. Seriously. So, with that all said, I don't see any reason not to buy this ship. We've got the money for it. It'll leave us about 30,000 space bucks in the bank. We'll have to outfit it. We'll have to make sure we've got some supplies for it. Might be worth actually just checking the market, seeing what weapons they do actually have available here. What are we looking for? We need a medium ballistic weapon, so we could put an arbalist autocannon, an antiquated weapon designed with high power, with high per shot damage for its size. That seems alright to me. Good against shields. Some Pylum LRM launchers. I do quite like the Pylums. They're 10,000 meter range. You know, pretty good. So what would that set us back? That's 1,000 credits. They're 1,000 credits each. We'd need a few more. We need probably some point defense or something, and then some small missiles. What have we got for small missiles? Annihilator rocket launchers. Not so interested in those. They're not really what I've been looking for. Hammer class torpedoes could be useful. They do have 2 of them. Never really used torpedoes. This dumbfire rocket is a field adaptation of the explosive charges used by asteroid miners. The go-to strike weapon of the desperately under-equipped. The hammer is most often employed by independent militias, pirates, and especially the Ludic Path. This has led to the mildly blasphemous alternative name for the weapon, Lud's Hammer. Yeah, that doesn't really sound like something I want to use. You know, the weapon of the desperately under-equipped. Maybe not. I could get a... see, that's not good. Not a great amount of weapons here that I'm looking at. But I could buy some from the black market. That might cause us a small drop in our reputation, but I think we can probably manage it. So I think we can afford this. We've got supplies, we've got some bits and pieces to sell. Might just be a bit tight on money immediately after. We'll have to make sure we maybe do some kind of trade run, maybe we see what kind of missions are available. I would be interested in taking this commission. I mean, Sindri and Dictat, do they have many enemies that we can actually make use of that for, though? That's the thing. They are the faction that like us the most. Hegemony coming a close second. They're not really hostile to anyone, which is annoying. Now, if we could get more favourable with the Hegemony, we can start hitting both the Ludic Church and Tritachyon. We'd get money for it, we'd get reputation for it, it would be quite good. I mean, they'd hate us, but the Ludic Church already do. Well, they hate the Hegemony. They're neutral to us. Tritachyon are -10 to us, so not a great loss if I start preying on them. Maybe we do need to work up the Hegemony, just because I don't know if I can have more than one commission, and they've got all the enemies. We want someone with enemies if we're going to take a commission on. So, where's Umbra right now? It's up there. We did try bounty hunting in the system before. It didn't really work out for us. We didn't make that much money. We made all our money from trading, really, so far. I do want this ship. I think we're just going to do it. I think we are just going to buy this Venture class cruiser. Yes. Give it to me. Give it to me now. Excellent. Okay, that's all my money gone. Fantastic. Okay, let's make use of the dockyard's refitting facilities. So, this is our ship. I kind of like it. It looks like a brawler. So we've got a medium energy turret up front and 2 medium ballistic turrets to the side. That's pretty good arcs. The thing we are really lacking is point defense, but we do have our 2 frigates to kind of stick by our sides. Plus good armor, good shields. I can see it working for us. I can see this not being too much of an issue. So, let's see what we can put. What medium energy do we want on the front of that? A phase lance, a short range, short duration beam that causes heavy damage with a significant EMP component. Capable against armor as far as beam weapons go. Interesting, but it's only got a range of 600. I think I want something a bit longer range on the front of my ship. If there's anything like that available. In fact, all of these are from the black market as well. Damn. Okay, that's not great. I mean, a pulse laser wouldn't be too bad. It is turreted, so anything that gets within range, but I would probably like to change that fairly quickly. The medium ballistic mounts, we could mount, let's see, heavy machine guns for point defense. Oh, hang on, here we go. That's what I was looking at. The arbalest autocannons. An antiquated weapon from a more civilized age. No, probably not. But we can buy those from the open market. There's 8 of them available, so I can definitely get 2 to whack on there. The small missile mounts we are going to struggle for, I think. Unless we really want... I don't want single shot harpoons. That seems a waste. Not a massive fan of the annihilators, but it might just have to be those unless I buy from the black market again. And the medium missile mounts, I do like pylons. You know, very long range. And I could just go for 4 sets of harpoon MRMs, but there's just not that many available to us. So it might have to be the pylons. So let's see. If we buy the pulse laser for the front of our ship, we'll pick up the pylon LRMs. There are some available. Oh, Sindri Dictat will sell them to me. Aha, excellent. That makes things a little bit easier. Okay. Do they have any? No, there's no proper harpoons available. Okay. Let's see, who's charging the most? They're charging the same price. I think they always do. Buy them from the open market. Nice, big, juicy missiles on the front of my ship. I like that. I like that a lot. We were talking about the arbalest autocannons for the flanks. There we go. Not fantastic weapons, but they will, you know, they can put out a good bit of hurt. They've got a good long range. Actually, better range than the laser weapon I've got at the front there. But hopefully they'll all be engaging the same targets, so that's okay. Interesting, good fire arcs. Just no point defense on this ship. That's the only thing that really worries me. If we had some fighters to protect us, I wouldn't worry so much, but I'm going to worry a bit. And yeah, I'm going to get the harpoon MRMs for the small missile slots. We'll have to buy those from the black market, unfortunately. So that's going to leave us with 25,000 credits after we've bought all this stuff. I think that's okay. I'm not too worried about that. Our weapon flux per second is 673. That's quite a lot. We do have a flux capacity of 7,000 before we add any mods in. We do probably want a few mods on this. I always like blast doors on my ships. Increases hull integrity by 20% and reduces crew casualties. It is 15 ordnance points, but I think it is worthwhile. We could get dedicated targeting core. Increases the range of ballistic and energy weapons by 35 and 50% for cruisers and capital ships. That would actually be really powerful, but maybe not on this ship. We don't really have enough guns to waste a 20 ordnance point upgrade. Expanded magazines could be useful. Armoured weapon mounts? I think we'll just go for blast doors for now. We'll bump up our capacitors. So let's see, 673. How many seconds of firepower do we really want before I have to start backing off or retreating? Let's see. If I had, say, 9,070. Actually, hang on. Well, we've got a lot of ordnance points left. What I really want is my vents to max out a bit there. Maybe not that much. Okay, 10,000 divided by 600. Yeah, I can't do maths in my head, so bear in mind I am doing this on a calculator. That's almost 14 seconds of continuous fire from every weapon we've got. I think that's pretty cool, and we'll get rid of that flux pretty quickly. I mean, if once we're up to... take us, what? 10,000 divided by 480? 20 seconds to get rid of it all, once we're at maximum. That is a long time. Maybe we'll do it that way. Flux dissipation of 500, we can hold about 10,000. I think that'll work out. So there we go, that is our brand new cruiser. And I probably will rename this. I'll have to pick a name from the list of subscribers, I think, and we will rename this ship to something else, to accompany the HMS Seyden. So I will do that next episode. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Do leave a like, leave a comment, feel free to subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you later for the next one. Bye.